You know, Maureen, this Celtic Festival is a lot of fun. It's a great party, but really it's kind of like a big family reunion for generations going back a long ways, and you guys here at the Family History booth are helping people realize that.
We are, and this is why we just met someone like Ryan, and we're getting to help him out and encouraging the people to come to the Family History Centre, because we have so much knowledge that we can pass on to these people, and they are absolutely, as we will say in England, gobsmacked at the amount of information that we have. And we have gone back several generations with lots of these families, and it's just been really lots of fun to get to know these people and help them out, and we really can help them. We have a lot of expertise there.
And it's got to be fun, Ryan. We pulled you just kind of out because you guys were working on your family history when we showed up. Have you always been interested in family history? Is this something you just stopped along here and say, hey, this would be pretty cool?
I've been doing this for about 3 years now, and I just wanted to see if Maureen and her group had other resources I could possibly use. And she's helped me out quite a bit and volunteered her time anytime I want.
And what kind of cool things have you found out so far about, things you didn't know about your roots?
Oh, wow. We're from Virginia, tobacco farmers. Our folks came from Ireland and Scotland and England. These are all things I didn't know until I started doing this research about 3 years ago.
Wow. And I guess it gives you a more sense of family, more sense of belonging.
Oh, yes.
Very cool stuff. Well, we appreciate you talking with us. Now, you are actually teaching a class coming up. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm actually from England originally, and on the 18th of September we're having a family conference, Genealogy conference, and I am going to be teaching 2 classes. One's on English research, how to find your ancestors, and all the sleuthing you can do and the fun things you can do to find out, and the other one is on Ireland and Scotland, and it's really going to be fun. They're fun classes. I make it a lot of fun, and you'll get a lot of information, and you'll go home with more than you really knew what you were, So, yeah, you're going to have a good time in my classes. I know that.
Excellent.
We have done in the past. So.
And genealogy is becoming, years ago you think, oh, genealogy, family history, that's so tedious, and you don't want to do it. It's becoming now one of the trending hobbies around the world.
It is, but I've got to say one thing. Please do not bring me a whole lot of papers saying you're related to a king and the queen of England back. Let's start in the 1900s and the 1800s. So forget all the stuff that other people have given you pulled off the internet. Let's get the real information down. And that's what I try to do with people. Make them pull back and let's get it correct. And I don't want to see anybody else related to a king and queen of England. Because
there's a lot of them around, I guess.
There's a lot more like us that came from the earth, and they're paupers and the poor, but yeah, I just think we need to get back down to it and start working through it properly and not copying everybody else's stuff.
And even if you're not traced back to a king or a queen, by doing family history, you realize so many amazing stories about your ancestors.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many ancestors I've got that got transported to Australia.
There you go. That's probably a whole different story.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to come down here and talk to Byron real quick. You don't have to wait for a festival like this to work on your family history. You guys are in the basement of the Logan Tabernacle every day at the Family History Center. People are more than welcome to come in and start working on it.
Anyone that is interested in the family history work's welcome. And this conference that Maureen mentioned on the 18th, everybody is welcome to that, no charge. And in addition to her 2 classes, we've got 38 others. And part of what we're focusing on is how to use technology, how to use the blogs, the Facebook, your iPod, all of these different tools, along with the internet tools. And we have some really special internet tools at the center. You can get them on your computers at home for a fee, but we have them at the center that you can use free of charge. And so anybody's welcome to come in, and if they need help, we have a wonderful staff of trained people that can just sit down with you and sort of walk you right through from the beginning. And I was going to say until you finish, but that
seems inevitable.
I don't know that it's ever finished.
There you go. Now you guys have started up a very cool thing, the oral history room. Writing down your family history can sometimes be a tedious task. You think, geez, I got to sit down and write page after page. But everybody loves to tell stories. Tell us about this oral history room.
Say everybody starts to write their history at least a dozen times, and then they don't do it. But with the oral history, it's where you can come in, you can spend an hour, or you can set up several sessions and record a photo, a video and audio of your personal history. So you can come in and maybe you spend the first session, first hours talking about your early childhood and your family memories, the early school years. You may then come back and do another one that gets into your high school and college years. Another one, come back and talk about your marriage and family. You can split it up, or you can actually do a 1 hour overview of your entire life, from birth to the present.
Well, that is very cool. For people who aren't sure, tell us again where the Family History Center is located and the hours you're open.
We're in the Logan LDS Tabernacle. We're in the lower level. You come in around the east entrance and just go in the stairs and downstairs. We're actually there Monday, Friday, and Saturday from 9:30 to 5. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're there from 9:30 to 9. So hopefully it gives everybody a chance, when they're available and can come in and visit with us. I should mention that you do not need to be LDS to come in. Sometimes that's a misconception. Sure. And in many of our centers, we have more non-church members than we do LDS. Very cool. So we love to have everyone come in and let us help you with your family history.
Well, there you go. Explore your family roots. No need to wait for a Celtic festival or any other festival like this. Head down to the basement of the Logan Tabernacle and explore your family history. Thanks for talking with us.
I look forward to seeing you.